Hey, I'm Zach Zeller, America's Practical Nutrition Coach, and right now it's Memorial Day weekend, and you are probably headed to a barbecue, maybe hanging out with friends, family, and odds are, if you're changing up your life and trying to lose weight, change what you eat, all of that stuff, you're gonna encounter a few people, one or two friends, family, close people to you who are going to kind of like say things or do things that kind of get in the way of your health. Things like, oh, you could have that second serving, you've been working hard all week. Or, oh, I made these brownies just for you. You should try one or two or three. So right now, I'm going to tell you how to deal with those people without hurting their feelings and find that middle ground between connecting with family and friends and also staying on your path to losing weight and getting healthier. So what it comes down to is that when you start taking care of yourself, a lot of people don't do that. It's a weird thing. People don't realize this, but most people don't take care of themselves. So when you take care of yourself, it slowly increases your status. And that does two things. On an evolutionary psychological scale, when you increase your status, people start to worry because by comparison, it lowers their status. People think that you're leaving them behind, basically. On the other hand, another way to look at it is that you're being very authentic, that you have this belief that you want to take care of yourself and you're actually following through with it. I mean, how many people do you know say, oh, I should really eat better, oh, I should really exercise more, and do nothing with that? It's a lot of people. What you're doing is you're actually having your thoughts aligned with your actions, which is pretty rare as well. So on both fronts, you're getting people kind of testing you to see how committed and how rock solid you are, because unfortunately a lot of people aren't that solid. A lot of people have the experience of depending on another person and having that person not follow through with what they say. And so people like to push and to test to make sure that you're as steady as you appear to be, as you are committed to be. So the way to get through these tests is to not let them phase you at all. You have to really stick with your guns no matter what they say. Now understand that this is a very subtle, subconscious thought process going on in the minds of your friends and family. It's not logical. People aren't saying, he's doing this, and therefore I'm, it's affecting me this. It's an emotional process deeply rooted into the subconscious. So you have to respond to it with illogical and emotional responses. You can't just try and lecture people on the importance of eating better and talk about all the research and medicine and all the books you've read, because people will, not like to be around you then. They'll just think that you're being a jerk, essentially. So what you have to do is just turn it into something fun. Just be ridiculous. When I used to have this, that I'd have friends and whatever, and even like the parents of one of my good friends, they were offering me like ribs and stuff, and I was saying, trying to cut down on animal products and do this whole thing. And they're like, oh, what do you mean? You need that stuff. You need like milk and meat and all that. Where do you get your protein from? Where do you get this from? Where do you do that from? So I just look at them and say, sunshine and fresh air. It's it. I got it. Sunshine and fresh air. I'm covered. It completely made no sense, but I thought it was funny. I looked at them and they thought it was funny, and they figured, I'm still alive, so something has to be working. Something seems to be working. If you want a more steady thing to say, you could always use the word seems. It's the magic word. I'm trying it out. It seems to be working. You can't prove or disprove something seems to be working. So that's another great option, because people can't say, you need evidence. You need evidence for this. Say, well, I've been trying it out and it seems to be working. My doctor said that it seems to be lowering my blood pressure. I seem to be losing weight, so I'm gonna keep with it. And I really can't have that piece of pie because I'm really just trying to stick with it and see how it works, because it seems to be working fantastically so far. So once again, try those 2 things this weekend: being completely ridiculous and illogical, or using that magic word "seems" when people challenge you and try to get you to eat something that maybe you don't want to because you're trying to lose weight and change your life. So once again, I'm Zach Zeller from DailyNutritionHQ.com. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to find out when I come out with new videos.